Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? The sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, ayy, ayy.
Oh, I think there's a shot.
I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when it stop trying to that makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fence. They switch at me and my team go back.
Push Miles.
Cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers computing. I go off the field. No fancy just shooting. I die for my team. I'm the coach. I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant. I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life was a highlight reel.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Slot man moves right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Rice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The Patriots had 12-3 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In motion left is Rice. 2nd and 6. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now they'll change things up. And they'll run with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. One more time with Etienne. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
My connection will go out. I'm so mad.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They begin with a run by Davis. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and 3. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. When you look at this Patriots defense, they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
The slot man in motion right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be...
Reese, you better not hold her no more. I've told you that. Do not hold her.
They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ah, good play.
He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. George Pickens.
Reese, come here.
Touchdown of the year. And the Chargers
come here.
are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are
come sit down, because I've told you that. Not to hold her, not to pick her up. Sit down and have a timeout. That don't make no sense. You know better than that. Will she really get hurt? She really hurt her really bad.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Hit your head, you could really hurt yourself bad, Reese. Your brain is in your head. You stop thinking right, you stop walking right, you even die. I'll tell you how serious that is.
The Pats at the
you
line,
stop doing that to your sister.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now.
I'm taking it serious.
Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Stop holding her hand.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have
a Patriots first down,
maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of
that's not
worried
smart.
about getting
You're
it
holding
back
her
to
hand, she's
running
leaning
back,
back.
maybe there's some
That's not
penetration from
smart.
the defensive front. Just go ahead and take it.
You understand
move
that?
forward and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Etienne up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. This is 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it. You do go through it. And in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Slot man moves right. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take
he got that?
Here. It's a touchdown.
Oh, good play.
Take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that one well designed.
Oh, I'm sick,
as
right?
he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
Great
and he is going to lose yardage here. Second and 11. That is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They'll set up a throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Whoa.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good.
All right.
That will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Inside give to Davis.
Oh, my God.
He's right into it. That time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Riggs.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Completes this one to Pickens. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Yeah.
The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Viking 18.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. This now a 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 3. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
60. Here we go, here we go. Come 19, come 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. Slot man moves right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
He finds his man, complete. It's going in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Straight ahead, ETN. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Once more, ETN. Now he's over the line and into the score. Travis Etienne with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The first down carry for Davis. And some room to maneuver. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. Second and 15. He's going to air one out.
Come on, Stingley.
10-yard line. And
Oh,
yeah. Touchdown.
Sting.
McConkey, 56 yards.
Trying to get over there with my safety. My safety wasn't fast enough. Cannot believe I gave that up. I wanted him to throw that too.
Extra point up and good by
Gee,
Dicker.
Ding.
Now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Man, I want him to throw that. Safety's get over there.
Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Should have stayed on my safety and ran over there. Try to switch the spin. Spin couldn't
And
do
he'll
that.
get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on.
Ciao, Travis. Way to respond. Way to respond.
Touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Pats use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
I'm gonna put Sting in the slot. No.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a play fake here on first down. To the right side and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
All right, let's run the score up, man. You don't like to.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 61 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
First down, Los Angeles. Okay, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Red, 19 right.
Back to throw. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Come 19. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor. Check go.
Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Bryant. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back to throw again. He'll get this off to ETN. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Second and 11. That'll be caught by Rice. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 13 yards out. And the Patriots are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
19
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Patriots, they run their record to 13-3 now on the year. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This